Okay, so it looks like. Wait, are we live on both sides? I'm not exactly sure the situation on what's going on here with YouTube side.
There it is. I see it
Facebook's
on
on, so
Facebook.
we're on Facebook.
Woohoo! Go Facebook.
We're on Facebook.
They got their stuff together.
Well, kind of. So we're on
Woo!
Facebook. What's up, everybody on Facebook? And we're on YouTube. All right, we're on both. Nice.
Yay! It's working.
All right. Hey, everyone, welcome to today's podcast. If you're listening to us live on Facebook and YouTube, welcome. If you're listening to us on Spotify or iHeartRadio or Apple Podcasts, wherever you get podcasts, welcome to the Late Night Podcast live on Facebook and YouTube.
Hey, Tawny's watching.
Buongiorno.
Bonjour. I can't say it, sorry.
Hi,
Buongiorno.
Tawny. Thanks
Hey,
for
how's it
watching.
going? Welcome. I don't have a way to say hello, but I know someone who does.
Hello there.
Hola. Hello there.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Sounds so appropriate or so proper. Hello there.
Yes. Live here with Todd and Care. Joey is
What's
not
up?
here today. Joey is busy doing other cool things that.
He's doing research for another part of Disney called Power Rangers.
He's paramorphiconing it up.
It's Power Morphin Con from tomorrow, Friday to Sunday. Feel free to stop by and visit.
Yes, and then how much are tickets if they want to go?
Ooh, I don't know, but they can go on the official PowerMorphicon.com page and try to buy them. But on Sunday, starting at, I believe it's 4:00, everybody can come in for free. They stop charging on the last day, late in the afternoon.
That's when you start. That's when it's free to help pack up, right?
But yeah, that's when all
there's
the
still
booths are packing
vendors,
up.
and there still will be vendors. There'll still be artists to meet and greet, and there will still be panels to see in different rooms. So they just want to make sure that they try to include as many people as possible, even for those who cannot afford it. They're trying to give them a chance to still be able to participate in one way or another. So it's nice.
All right. So that's where Joey's at. He's setting up right now at the moment. I did get a haircut. As you can tell, my beard is no longer my
Touching your
chest.
shirt?
Yes, it's no longer touching my shirt. Apparently, this is an 8, according to the barber, which is still long. So I probably had like a 30 or 40 or something like that. So who knows what I had. So
That's an 8, which makes me like a, 15?
15. My beard probably have been like 13 or so. Who knows? Hey, Todd, how you been? How's your week
Pretty good.
been?
It's been
You
crazy.
renewed?
I renewed, yes.
Yeah, you
I
renewed.
renewed.
Which I know so many people are probably wondering, like, I wonder what Gabriel's opinion is about everything that's going on, and we'll get there. We'll get there. There's a lot to talk
I can
about.
share
I
that
am
I
now
was at
Inspire
California
Keyholder.
Adventures in Disneyland.
Carrie, did you renew?
I don't need to yet.
Yeah.
Are you going to renew?
Do you
Hold
want me
that
to
thought.
answer that honestly?
We'll hold that thought. We'll hold that thought till we get there. Let's start the podcast. Like I said, so much to talk about, so much to say since the last time we were on. So let's get started.
Welcome to It Happened Near Main Street, a podcast for Disney fans all over the world. Here are your hosts, Gabe, Todd, Joey, and Care.
With the exception of Joey. Joey's not here. What's going on, everyone? Welcome to a brand new week of the life of Disney.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll get to it. We'll get to it. We will get to it. You know, it's not an understatement when I say every week something happens with the world of Disney. It's either CEOs, making people hate him, to a new attraction coming, closing, someone, lost a dog in the park. There's just so much stuff going on in the world of Disney. So let's get started. Joey's not here, so we have the news bits. So I will go ahead and take over for today. Mostly we got our wonderful news from Gothic Rosie. If you've not checked out Gothic Rosie, please do so. Gothic Rosie's Disneyland info page. She gives the best information out there when it comes to Disney. So please check out her page. And then, she's posting every day on stuff that's going on. So first things first, let's talk about what's going on at Disneyland. So first things first, let's talk about the Disney Genie. So Disney Genie is still the same thing. If you have not checked it out, Rise of the Resistance is still $20-ish. Radiator Springs is $12. Web Slingers is about $12 as well. And I have to get the information correct on this, but the new pass, which one was it? The one that has the discount for it? Todd, you might know from the top of your head.
They're only what for Genie? For Genie Plus?
Yeah.
Or for the Magic Key with the
Magic Key, yeah.
discount for the Disney the Genie Plus.
I think it's the top two. Yet
the top tier, right?
Yeah, but I don't know.
I don't know.
If you give me a second, I'll get you that
Yeah,
information.
we'll figure it out.
Right.
Here, hold on.
In the meantime, at California Adventure refurbishments from August 15th to September 2nd, which is still currently going on. Monsters Inc. Mike and Slates to the Rescue is still going under refurbishment. Paradise Grill will return September 1st. Currently, for entertainment at California Adventure, you can see a Disney Junior Dance Party between 10:15 a.m. to 4 p.m. Philly Phonics, Buena Vista Street from 11:30 to 5 p.m. Five and Dime daily from 1:15 to 7:20 p.m. Hollywood Backlot Stage featuring Midnight Hour from 5:15 to 8:25 p.m. And then the Paradise Garden Bandstand presents Girls Night Out Paradise Gardens Park from 12:30 to 6 p.m. World of Color dining packages are available now at the Wine Country and Storytellers, but make sure you do your regular reservations and then ask at the restaurant at your reservation for your package. So when you do it. No virtual queues at this time. Gothic Rosie also has posted the package, the dining package for. I had everything with me. It just all falls apart.
The dining package for Oogie Boogie Nights?
Yes, that's what it is. If you have that information, please let me know because I don't have it.
So actually, every single pass has a 20% discount for Genie Plus.
There you go.
All of them. All four.
All four, really?
Yeah. I just clicked on every single one.
Okay. So, that's a good thing. Currently at the park, Magic Key guests are experiencing, they're reporting that their discounts are not showing up for mobile orders. So if this is happening to you, please head over to City Hall and then get an IT ticket where they can fix it for you. I could just imagine, you're standing, you're ordering your food, you're super hungry and then your discount doesn't show up. I would get frustrated.
This is for if your pass is expiring or something, she said, right?
Correct, yes.
So pretty much if your pass expired on the day that you're there and your discount's not showing up on your app, you have to go to City Hall and they will give you the one ticket thing on your app that will help you get your discount back.
Correct.
Neat.
I don't see comments. Oh, never mind, just kidding. At Disneyland side right now, currently the Main Street Electrical Parade is still going on, but remember to keep an eye out for it because it is glowing away very soon. So it's Disneyland Forever. So just check it out if you are going to the parks this month coming up. The Bibbidi Boppity Boutique is not accepting reservations, so they reopened fully on 8/25, which was today.
Yay.
So if you have any kids or kiddos, or if you're yourself, I don't think you can do adults, right? No, I don't think so, but you could try.
Hey,
There's
Gabe,
yes,
can I backtrack to Oogie Boogie really quickly?
yes.
Sure.
One, did you give the price for the packages, the dining packages?
No, do you have it?
Yeah, I do. Lunch or dinner both are $59 for adults and $35 for ages 3 to 9. And that's the package for Wine Country Territoria?
Tutoria.
Trattoria.
Tutoria.
Trattoria.
Trattoria.
You have to use your hand.
Um,
Trattoria.
And the package details a 3-course prix fix meal, which includes a starter, entree, and dessert. But my question really to you is more on, has anybody seen any other food or goodies that have been announced for Oogie Boogies yet?
I have not. Todd, have you seen
I've been
anything?
looking too.
Have I seen anything for what?
Any
Or
like
food?
other food, special foods or merch
No.
for, I mean, not merch really, it's more like foods for Oogie Boogie.
Nope.
Oh, okay. We'll go back to that one later.
Current refurbishments at Disneyland Park. Tarzan's Treehouse is still listed closed on the calendar as of 10/6. So let's be realistic. That's not coming back, right? It's not coming.
No, it's something will be back. It's just not.
Well, it's not going to be the
something
same.
with it. It's not going to be Tarzan's Treehouse. It'll be something different.
Well,
It's
the good
just
thing
gonna be
is
a
the DAS Pass entrance for Pirates of the Caribbean is where the Tarzan Treehouse used to be
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
on that side.
Haunted Mansion Holiday.
Yay.
It's going to be reopening. Well, it's going to be opening on September 2nd. So, Haunted Mansion is still currently closed as Jack Skellington wrecks the halls inside the Haunted Mansion and makes it more decorative. The everlasting chiropractor Matterhorn bobsleds is still currently closed and will reopen on October 6th. Pirate Slayer on Tom Sawyer's Island will be closing on 9/6 and reopening 9/8. Sailing Ship Columbia 9/12 to 9/15, and then the Mark Twain Riverboat will be from 9/19 to 9/22. So keep in mind during this time for the refurbishments for the Mark Twain and the Columbia Phantasmic will not be doing the boats for the shows. So just keep that in mind if you do want to see the boats on Phantasmic, they will not be available at that time. So that's it. All right. Disney Plus Day is coming up. So everyone's so excited about Disney Plus Day because there's a lot of exciting new shows and exciting new movies coming to Disney Plus.
Linda's watching.
What's up?
I'm excited about the blue carpet.
Yes, the blue carpet. I've always wanted to walk on the blue carpet.
I mean, who doesn't?
We should have
The
Todd.
red carpet's not overrated.
We should have Todd standing on the blue carpet and just do interviews.
And doing interviews, yeah.
Yeah, that's what we should do. It's a good idea. All right. So on Disney Plus Day, Disney Plus subscribers and their guests can enter the theme parks beginning at 7:30 a.m. All guests must have a valid park admission and reservation for the same park on the same day to enter the parks. Early entry at park admission for Disneyland Resort Hotel guests will begin at 7 a.m. So if you're staying at the parks, make sure you're there at 7 a.m. Or the Disneyland Hotel parks to get there at 7 a.m. to get inside the park.
Wow.
Complimentary Disney Photo Pass photo op at the Hollywoodland featuring Mater and Lightning McQueen. So if you do love your favorite tow truck and racing car, check them out at the Hollywoodland. Blue Dusted Churros.
Blue is my favorite color.
So let me say it again. Blue Dusted Churros.
So does that mean it's fairy dusted?
Nope. Blue Dusted Churros.
Okay.
Now,
One more time, Gabe. One more time.
Yeah, do it again.
Blue Dusted
Blue dusted
Churros.
pickles.
Is blue
No.
Is blue the flavor?
blue.
Apparently it is now, Todd. Blue is a flavor now.
Like,
It is
Blue-
no
like
longer
it.
considered a color.
Blue dusted pickles.
Yummy!
Blue dusted pickles.
What have I started?
We're gonna start a campaign for blue dusted pickles. That's what we need.
All right, in the comments, start adding what you want to blue dust. Blue dust pickles. We got churros. What else? Popcorn. What else, guys?
Blue dusted turkey leg.
Yum 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 yum
Yeah.
yum 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 yum.
Pretzel.
Pass.
Okay, so really quick, going back.
Blue
So for
dusted
Disney
turkey.
Plus,
Blue
Day,
dusted chimichangas.
oh no. Okay.
What have we started?
Buena Vista Street and Grizzly Peak at Disneyland California Adventure near near Sleeping Beauty Castle and Astro Blasters Tomorrowland. You can find your blue dusted churros. Downtown Disney, the three True Blue cocktails at Ocean Breeze at Naples Restaurante, E-Bar, Blue Hawaiian and Uva Bar and Cafe, and a tropical margarita at Tortilla Joe's. The Disney Photo Pass lenses for Disney Plus Day, don festive Mickey ears, or invite Groot to a cameo through these limited time lenses available to those celebrating in the parks or at home in the U.S. through Snapchat. Because Snapchat's still a thing. Linda, yes. Guests may be required to verify that you are a Disney Plus subscriber by displaying their logged in home screen on the Disney Plus app via their phone to enter early and receive a special benefits at the park. So
you
if
have
you're
to
going to head
have
over to the parks and celebrate Disney Plus,
Disney
you have to be
Plus
logged into Disney
on your
Plus.
phone. You have to have Disney Plus on your phone.
Yep.
Or you could bring
And
your full,
show you logging in.
or you could bring your full-on smart TV with you to the parks and just have them check that.
They are lighter now than they used to be in past years.
They are. So if you have an 85-inch television, you have to take it with you.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
So yes, that's how they're going to check Linda. I'm excited for Disney Plus Day. There's a lot of cool movies and shows coming up.
Yeah.
So
She-Hulk has been on. Who's watching She-Hulk?
I have not watched
Nope.
the first episode yet, but my kids already have,
I
so I'm a
watched
little
the first
jealous.
episode.
Nope.
I heard a whole conversation from two very strict critics
Mm-hmm.
when it comes to movies, and especially based on old comic books
Right.
stories. And they had a lot of good insights, so I'm really intrigued in wanting to watch this and compare it to the old comic books of where She-Hulk actually originated.
Nope.
But I also heard that they're trying to add comedy where it didn't need to be added. Go ahead, Gabe. I'm waiting for the dog.
You're not watching She-Hulk?
I'm not watching She-Hulk.
I'm just curious. I kind of want to because I'm curious.
I'm curious about it. I kind of want to see it.
Yeah,
but
I
I'm
wasn't
not- I'm
initially,
not.
but then everyone was talking about it. I'm like, all right, I gotta see what everyone's talking about. Is it really that bad?
And then you
It's
figure
not-
that
it's not-
everybody has their own
It
opinions on
wasn't
it.
that
too, so-
bad. But there's like a whole stuff with women talking about how they get enraged when men try to hit on them. And so she's like talking about how I have to control my anger every single day because of all of these men trying to talk to me. I'm like,
I completely agree with that. I understand how they feel.
But then what's funny, the whole not self-aware part of that is like 2 minutes before that, she was like literally gonna go Hulk Buster on these two guys that were like hitting on her. And Hulk came and stopped her. And then she's like, I have to control my anger every day. And he's like, but I just stopped you from killing two guys. So that was kind of weird. That was like the whole thing that everyone was like all up in arms about. I'm like, all right, let me watch this and see what they're talking about. Bruh. Exactly.
All right. I might watch it. I'll see. I might. I'm not sure.
Okay, the next podcast we will compare notes, Gabe. Okay,
Okay.
we will see if what Todd had to say, if we agree with what Todd had to say or not.
Okay, I'll do some homework on that. And to wrap up the news bits, there is still a special Anaheim Garden Walk parking membership option. You get an initial card, costs $10. So you could do $72 all day per parking for four parks, a value of $18 per pack, no in and out, and it will auto renew or reload once all four are used. So $72 for 4 days? 4 different occasions, I believe.
Are you trying to figure out?
I think he's asking us, Todd.
I tried to figure it out. Like, I tried to read all that stuff that she's posting. I'm like, this is way too complicated.
You know what? Honestly, if it wasn't for her, I think that we'd be even more lost.
Right, but there's this whole new parking thing, because they have this new parking thing at Garden Walk, which is cheaper, but you have to like prepay for it, and there's like different levels, and that's what Gabe is trying to explain right now.
I'm trying to find it right now.
So I'm trying to explain it, but as we all know, it's not going to happen because it's just a whole mess.
It's kind of a mess, yeah.
It's a whole mess. I don't know. I really, really don't know.
You sure?
It's a mess. I think it's a mess. Yeah, I'm just not gonna figure it out. It's fine. But if you want to try it out and you let us know how you parked and how much you paid, then you go ahead and email us. Let us know how it worked out for you.
Yeah, come into the Facebook group and tell us when the next live stream.
All right, so Oogie Boogie Bash is starting in September. So keep in mind if you're heading. Yes, Kara, did you figure it out?
Sorry, I found it.
Breaking news! Breaking news!
So the membership card for frequent parkers for 3 different levels.
Right.
The first level is $82.
Nope.
Which it really equals $72 because it's 4 parks at $18 each, plus the 10 card fee. So it's really $72, and then you have to pay $10 for the actual card fee itself, which equals the $82.
Right.
And then, yeah, and it goes from there.
So, but what is the 3? How many times do you get to park with the
4. For that one,
Yeah, but
it's
like
4 parks.
just 4 like until you use 4 of them, or is it 4 per month, or is it 4 in a year? Is it 4?
It just says 4. It does not say it has
Okay.
to be
Just 4.
a month or anything like that. It just says 4. So I'm guessing it's like one of those Disney tickets that you buy for the 3 days, and it marks how many days you've gone into Disneyland or not.
Right.
Probably counts how many times you've actually parked in the parking structure or not. In different
because
days.
you have to put the card into the machine.
Mm-hmm.
Now let me ask
So
you
that
something.
makes sense.
How much? Okay, so if you were to park at, let's say, the Toy Story parking area, or
Mm-hmm.
it's $30 per card, correct, for parking at Disneyland?
Correct.
Yes.
$30. Okay. Now the price on the pass was how much?
On this pass,
Yes.
it's $72 plus the $10 fee for the card itself.
And that's 4 parking.
So it equals $82, and that's for
It-
4 parking times.
And then it would be technically 2 parking spots, so you would be saving money. But do you really want to walk from Garden Walk all the way to the parks?
No, because from Garden Walk you can walk over to Toy Story and use the Toy Story.
The story, and to get on the bus.
Oh, that's
So
true
it's
too.
$18. But then, like, if you pay for more, right? If you go up to the next level, you can get even more. What's the next level?
Glad you asked. Let's see. Where does it say?
I'm glad you asked, Todd.
He's like, I'm really not, but we're going through this right now.
Yeah, that's because I was confused. I was trying to figure it out before, and I'm like, this is like way too complicated.
Okay, where's the rest of it?
What is it?
Here it is. So that's the first one. The second one is 300.
Hello? Is that my phone?
Hello? you hear me? Okay.
Wait, 300?
Making fun of
Hold on. So it goes,
playing
okay.
music.
So it will auto reload once the 4 are used. So once you use the 4, it automatically reloads and charges you again.
Okay.
That's that number one for $72 plus the $10 for the actual card. The other one would be $300 of monthly parking, which is a value of 30 parks at $10 per park, which means like you park 30 times in the structure, which will equal roughly about $10 per parking time. And that would also be billed monthly. Or you could do the annual parking, which is $2,400, which is probably more than my car's worth right now. And you get unlimited parking. That'll also be billed monthly.
And how much was it
Wait,
again?
so what was the next level after the 4?
$300.
And how many parkings do you get for that? How many?
30.
300. Okay, so that's $10 a
That's
parking.
$10. Mm-hmm. So all these prices are not including the $10 fee for the actual card itself.
Okay, and then,
So it'd be $310 total.
and then the next one is
$2,400.
2,400, and that's just as many times as you want.
Nope.
More time,
Yeah.
what?
I am not paying $2,400 for unlimited parking. Like, I'm sorry. Like, it's just not going to happen.
If you don't pay that much for unlimited Disney,
Well, the 300 for 10 is kind of cool.
it's
See,
only
$300 for
$10
10.
for every time you park.
300 for 10 is more understandable. When you're looking at $2,400 just for parking,
So
I mean,
let's
so
do
how
the
much
math.
is
That'd be
that for? Okay, per month. What is that?
2,400
2,400.
divided by the 12. That's $200 a month.
$200 for parking. Yeah, I mean,
A month, yeah.
that's how much I would
Not
pay
gonna
for
happen.
my.
Not gonna happen. No, not gonna happen.
no, it's
I mean,
not.
but if you think about it, like what they're doing is smart because they're making people choose.
They're making people also see the long scheme of it. If they have an annual pass, it's going to be good for a whole year.
Right,
Instead of them having to pay $30 every time they go,
right, and it's only 10.
or, they're saving money this way. So saying,
18.
well, if you're already paying for this for a whole year, just add this payment for a whole year and you
Right.
get cheaper parking.
Right,
So-
and
So for
then
those who
you
have
park
the
here at Garden
top-
Walk, and then it might entice people to go to Garden Walk after they're done and eat dinner there and hang out and go shopping and
And honestly, it benefits those who don't want to pay $30 every time they park, but still want to go there 4 times in a month if they can.
So it's perfect for someone who doesn't have the parking pass on their
correct.
pass.
Because
Which
it
the only
saves
the
them money.
only the Inspire one has parking included, right?
Yes, which we're going to get to in a bit. It's coming. Trust me, it is. I could see it working for someone, like you said, who doesn't have a parking on their pass and they
Right.
go to the parks a lot. I mean, I could even see it happening. Like if you wanted to do that one-time thing, if you wanted to go to, well, not really, because I'm thinking. Sorry. So, like for example, Inspire, where it's blocked out for the holidays, for Christmas week. It could still work for them if they're going to be going more than, like 3 times to downtown Disney during the holidays.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Or let's say they actually are really wanting to be there at the holidays and they already have the monthly deal with Garden Walk, then what they can do is buy the individual ticket for the holidays, go to Disneyland, and still use their monthly parking at Garden Walk. Just saying.
All right.
These sound effects, I love them.
Yeah, they're
All right.
fine,
Let's
right?
take a quick break. We're going to take a quick break if you're on Spotify or Apple Podcast. If you're live on Facebook or YouTube, you can still hang out with us. We'll still be talking. So we'll take a quick
I still want to
break.
know what your blue powdered stuff from the parks is going to be.
What's up, everybody on Facebook Live and on YouTube? What's going on? Welcome to the commercial break show. Is that what we're calling it? The commercial break show.
Sure. The commercial break show.
The commercial break show.
I'm not sorry. That was my kid saying I'm not sorry as she ran past. Just letting you know.
It's all right.
So she's not sorry that we're on commercial break.
So for those
Okay.
so for those watching us on Facebook Live and YouTube Live, go and comment, talk to us, let us know what you're doing, where you're from, what you're up to, and we'll answer some questions here as well. We're going to answer questions during the live show as well, but we want to get to know you for those who are watching us live. Like for example, like going back to the keto diet, Todd. So I need to know what was the name of that ice cream again?
Rebel.
Forgot to write it down. Rebel? Yeah,
Yeah.
try that. Let me write it down. So if not, I'm gonna forget.
They just have
Oh,
it
can
around.
we talk about something that happened to me while I was at Disneyland recently?
Sure.
Talking about food.
Is this
Sorry.
something that should be on the podcast or in this after show, in the commercial break show?
They had a pickle shortage while I was there.
It's a pickle shortage.
All the regular pickles were sold out in California Adventure and Disneyland. Regular pickles. They only had the spicy ones left.
It was
Speechless. I was too.
the world is coming to an end.
The pickle shortage is here. Now,
I was
horrible.
wondering.
This is
I
horrible.
think
As much money as
chaos
we
is
spent on
about to
these
ensue.
tickets. As much money as we spent on these tickets, as much money as Disney's making off of us, where's my pickle?
You get the sad music?
That one was for me, and that one's for my daughter because we were both looking for them.
You need,
Sorry.
is,
Brought
I've
up food,
never
and that's
bought a
what popped
pickle.
my head.
I've never bought a pickle at Disneyland. Like, I know
you don't like the
people-
spicy pickle, I'm gathering?
It's all about the original,
Or the OG pickle?
the OG pickle. Our snacks are OG churro, OG pickle,
You
and
don't,
OG pop.
you don't want blue dusted churro?
I'm actually willing to taste it just because it's my favorite color. That's about it.
I wonder what blue is it going to be, like blueberry or something?
I was thinking the same thing. It's gonna be like blueberry or like the Fanta blue stuff. Like,
Well, let's talk about it. All right, so back from break, talking about the powdered blue churro. Is that a thing? Is that going to be a thing? Is people going to go crazy? Are people going to go crazy for this like blue powdered sugar churro thing?
what is it gonna taste like?
And am I willing to spend
It's blue dusted.
what is it now, $4
It's not a
for
blue-
a churro?
It's blue dusted.
I like a blue dusted, not blue powdered. Blue dusted.
You know, to this day, I still have my favorite churro, and I loved it so much. And this was 3-4 years ago now, which was that peanut butter with chocolate with nuts churro.
I never got to taste it. That's the one I want to taste because I'm like, does it taste like a Reese's Pieces? Does it or
did.
Snickers?
It did, and it was the best.
Yum 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 yum
I
yum 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 yum.
absolutely loved it so much. And then whenever I go back to Disney, I will try it. Which brings us into the next segue of our podcast. So something brand new, something I've been wanting to do with you guys. I've not told you what we're doing yet because I wanted to keep it as a surprise.
Oh,
And we're going to be talking about, we're going to rate our favorite, we're going to make a list between the three of us. Joy's not here.
Okay.
And we're going to determine the top 5 best Disney snacks in Disneyland Park or California Adventure. We could mix them together. We're all gonna mention a snack that we all love, and we're gonna list them from 5 to 1, 5 being our least favorite, but we still like it, to our favorite.
Does beer count?
Beer does not count. We could do a drinks one next time, but this time it's pretty much snacks.
Okay.
Okay, we're doing snacks.
We're going
Top 5
from
snacks.
least favorite to our favorite.
Correct. From 5 to 1, we're
5
going to
to
discuss
1.
it together.
Yeah.
We're going to discuss it. So, like Todd, if you say a snack, then we're going to discuss it amongst ourselves, and we're going to see where we rank it from 1 to 5.
Got it. Okay.
Okay.
So we're starting with my least favorite snack.
Or just a snack that you enjoy, and then we'll put it on the list. So we're going to make our own list.
How
our own top 5
many are
list.
we doing total?
5 total. 5 together.
So I have 5, you have 5, and she's got 5.
No, we'll go one by one. We'll take turns. So you say
So
one,
we're
then I'll say
each
one.
going
then
to
Kara
say
says
a snack out
Okay.
loud, and we're going to put it in the ranking from 1 to 5, or 5 to 1.
Okay.
Correct. Todd, you go first.
Ooh, God, there's so many. Dole Whip.
Dole Whip.
Your favorite.
So I say
that's
Dole
not my
Whip.
Which flavor Dole Whip?
It has to be the original.
Just, OG.
So okay, for me, my favorite thing is the Dole Whip. I love the Dole Whip.
Mm-hmm. So that's your number 1.
So I would put number 1 on. I'll put Dole Whip number 1. What do you
Okay,
think?
I'll be honest. For me, it's not a number 1.
What?
I know. I'm fired. I'm gonna say it's like a 3 or a 4 for me.
Yeah, that's kind of
It's
where I would
not-
put it too, yeah. I put it in the middle.
In the middle. Okay, so what? I'll put Dole Whip at number 3 for now, but we could always change it.
Okay.
Okay.
Gabe, just giving you a heads up, it might go down if you want. If
Dole
we are
Whip is at
good.
number 3 for now, but we could always move it up. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Now
Did you hear him? We can always move it up, not down, up. I caught that one.
So I'll go with Kara. Kara, go ahead.
This one's over here laughing at your sound effects, by the way.
Oh,
For those of you who hear my daughter in the background, that is a junior DFAP street team member over here in the making.
Junior DFAP.
In the making. Junior DFAP in the making. She's in the training right now.
Yep. We
So
have an academy.
she likes to listen in. My favorite snack, I'm going to have to, or at least a snack that I can rank. I'm going to have to say the popcorn.
Yeah, popcorn's pretty good.
The regular, buttery, yummy, popcorn.
Okay, so I like the popcorn too, but it's not a number 1. The popcorn's not a number 1. Like, keep in mind, this is like the one snack.
You
like,
know what
have
number
to go to
1 is.
Disneyland. You have to.
We've been talking about it all night. Number 1.
You think
Okay,
it's
so
true?
then popcorn number 2?
I'll put popcorn number 2.
Sure.
Because let's be realistic. When you go to Disneyland, you smell the popcorn. But is it something like you're like, I need the popcorn right
Yeah.
now? Like when you think of Disney, do you think of like popcorn? Is that what we're looking at?
Yeah.
Todd, do you feel that way? Do you feel
No.
like when you walk into Disney,
I don't
exactly.
need the Disneyland popcorn.
Exactly. Now we do
I
need a
don't
churro.
need. I don't need exactly. That's number 1.
Yeah, so I'm gonna put
Churro's
churro number 1.
one.
Kara, what do you think?
Yeah.
I'll agree with you guys. I think that's a fan favorite. I think that's going to be the number 1 for everybody, except me. But that's just, I'm weird.
I love it. I love it.
Okay, so churro will be number 1. Linda came on the chat and she
Linda
said
said
funnel
funnel
cake.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I have another one.
But hold on,
Thanks,
let's
Linda,
get the
for
funnel cake
bringing this
first.
into my mind. Okay.
Let's get the funnel cake first. Now, I
Funnel
do like
cake.
the funnel. I do like funnel cakes, but is funnel cake a 4 or a 5?
Yeah. I don't know.
No, I do
I
love
think
funnel
because
cakes.
not-
I do love funnel cakes,
I
but I
like-
love funnel cakes from other parks.
You
Like from the
Disneyland
fairs.
Funnel cake.
Yeah, so
I
like
think
for
it's
example,
because Disneyland did not have the original flavor for a funnel cake. It's like a Disneyland version flavor. And I think
Right.
the original flavor, it comes from like the state fairs where it's
Yeah.
like oil from 3 days ago and that you're still dipping it in.
last time I had a funnel cake from Disneyland, it tasted like fish.
Yeah. Did they
I'm
fry
assuming
it?
they were using the same oil.
They fry it in
from
the fish fryer?
I think so.
Yuck.
I think so.
Okay, remind me not to get one.
So I'm gonna say funnel cakes at least a number 5.
The fish
Now we
funnel
can always
cake?
replace it. Like I love funnel cakes. Nothing against Linda. Linda's like boo.
Linda says
I love the
boo.
funnel cakes. I love the funnel cakes. I do. I love funnel cakes.
Yeah,
You
see,
just don't like
there's
fish
so many
flavored
snacks.
funnel
See,
cakes.
like, I
Got
have a
it.
snack that I always get that is not one that everyone will always want.
Okay, but hold on. I want to ask Linda. Linda, do you prefer the funnel cake at Disneyland or do you prefer the funnel cake from Knott's?
Not at Knott's, yeah.
Ooh, not.
See, now there's a
Sorry,
difference.
you
Like
asked
I
Linda,
agree,
not me.
funnel cakes are delicious. Like I would, like if I go to Knott's, like I would want a funnel cake. I crave a funnel cake from Knott's because it's really good. I don't feel the same way at Disneyland. I don't feel like I walk into Disney. I'm like, oh, look, there's a like I'll see the sign that says funnel cake, but I'm like, oh, look, funnel cake, that looks good. But when I'm at Knott's, I see the funnel cake sign. I'm like, you know what? A funnel cake does sound good. I even take Six Flags. Six Flags even has good funnel cakes. But Disney doesn't. I'm sorry. Like, it's
Ooh,
just,
that's
they
a
don't
good
have
one.
good funnel cakes.
Linda also says beignets.
That's
Okay,
what
so
I was
that's
going to say
another-
next. That's what she reminded me of, is the beignets.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's funnel cakes, just for now, let's put funnel cakes at a 5.
Yeah. I would
Okay.
say
Okay.
that beignet would knock the funnel cake off the top 5.
Really? Because I was going to say that beignets would knock Dole Whip to 4.
Excuse me, hold on one second.
Hold on one second.
Before we get drastic,
Like, wait a minute. Wait.
Well,
before we
because
get
beignets
drastic,
are one of those classical things from like New Orleans Square, like that natural puffy with the white powdered sugar. And when
okay,
they're warm and juicy.
but do you prefer a beignet over a Dole Whip?
Yes, see, Care might, but other people might not.
Okay, let's pull the commenters. Dole Whip versus beignets. If you're on here and you are able to vote, put it on the comments. Dole Whip versus beignets. Anyone.
But
I will
Linda's
go with
right.
whoever answers first.
I prefer the Dole Whip.
No.
Let's call Joey.
Joey's at a very expensive meet and greet. He's not going to respond to you.
I didn't say text him. I said let's call him. Oh yeah, Linda's saying, "How can you resist a Mickey head whipped cream?" That's true
I
too.
don't know. There was a breaking news. Hit the breaking news.
We have breaking news.
Yeah.
Okay.
Breaking news! Breaking news!
At least 12 people suffered injuries and were hospitalized after a roller coaster at Six Flags Great Adventure in New Jersey malfunctioned.
I like how we all were just quiet.
Sorry, that was the wrong one.
Yeah, that sucks.
It does, and it really does suck. But I did ride operations at Six Flags. I mean,
Yeah.
we'll get to it. I did ride operations at Six Flags. I was a lead for Six Flags, and there's a reason why I left. There's a huge
That good,
reason
huh?
why I left. Yeah, there's a reason why I left.
Okay, so where are we at? Are we?
Okay, so Linda says beignets, but there's a big but.
Okay.
It
Depends on the
which
time
beignet.
of the year.
Yeah, which beignet you're getting.
And depending on the time of the year.
I guess I do like beignet better in the fall and winter than versus
Okay,
the
yeah,
summer.
I agree.
That's what she's thinking about.
I agree too. Like if I were to be in Disneyland during the holiday season, obviously I'm gonna walk into, Jolly Holiday and get myself a chocolate croissant with a hot chocolate.
Right.
Then of course that would be on the list as well. But we're gonna be talking about all year round. Like these are snacks that you have to get all year round. Doesn't matter what time of the year it is. You walk into the turnstiles and you're like, I need this snack.
But then is Dole Whip really an all year round thing, or is it more like of a summer, springtime because it's
In
hot?
Southern California, it is. Like, I'm not gonna like.
You
It could be
need to fight me
December.
on that one until the last fight.
It could be December, and it'll be 82 degrees, and I'm not gonna be like, I need a beignet. I'll be like, I need a Dole Whip.
I need a Dole. Yeah, see, that's more like when it's hot out.
Yeah.
All right, then can I throw another one out there?
Okay, hold on.
Okay.
Holla, holla,
I haven't
holla.
gone. I haven't gone yet.
Oh, okay. Are you gonna go past your Dole Whip though?
Am I gonna go past my Dole Whip?
Yeah, like are you gonna say Dole Whip again, or are you gonna like move on to something else?
Alcoholic
Sorry.
Dole Whip.
Yeah, what the one?
What doesn't
rum in it?
count? No,
The same
you said
thing.
I can have alcohol on my votes. No.
It
Yeah, that's
counts.
true.
There's
Leave
Dole
it
Whip
to
and
next
there's alcohol.
podcast.
There's Dole Whip and there's alcoholic Dole Whip.
This Dole Whip is
complete.
all encompassing, all the Dole Whips.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, I even asked you too. So nope, that doesn't count.
Okay, go ahead. What's your next one?
There's a button that I'm thinking in my head that you should have, and it's a Spanish one from a Spanish show like my dad used to watch all the time. It goes fuera, fuera, which means you're out. You're out.
So, you know, one of
So
my...
is that really your choice? Was alcoholic one?
Yes.
So then Dole Whip is still a 3?
Dole Whip is still.
Yes.
So
See,
should we
now
put
you're-
beignet on number 4? Or should we push funnel
Because
cake out of? Or should we push funnel cake out and put beignet on 5?
Because
At
there's
least four.
also the corn on the cobs.
Yeah, see, that's literally what I was going to say next. That's something I always get when I'm in the park. Is-
You really get?
That's Zion's
yeah,
Is
I
that
get
a
the
thing? Do
chili.
people
I get the
purchase corn on
chili
the cobs?
lime, the chili lime corn on the cob. So
That's
good.
a thing. People buy that.
Yeah, I do it every time.
They sell out of those too. And California Adventure
do
Side, they
all the
sell out
time.
on those.
Okay, so if that's the case, then we should move.
Dole Whip to number 4? Yeah, I know. I agree.
No. Hold on. You're talking crazy again. Hold on. I don't buy a corn on the cob. I don't see corn on, like, I didn't know that was a thing though.
Yep.
Like, I don't
So,
go to
when you go to
Disneyland and be like,
California-
hey, I need a corn on the cob.
If you go to California Adventure and you stand in that line in that cart for corn on the cob because you're having to wait for them to refill it again, you would realize how popular it is.
Yeah.
But see, when I go to California Adventure, you know what's one snack that comes into my head that I'm going to go get?
What?
A corn dog.
Pickle?
Yeah. Corn dog castle.
Now, is that a snack or is that a meal?
Yeah, is it a snack?
Is it a snack or is it a meal?
Good question.
I would consider it more a meal because you do the corn dog with the chips and the drink.
Let's find out. Is corn dog a snack or a meal? Is a corn
Are you
dog.
asking the?
And we haven't even touched on my pickle.
Are you asking the all great Google God? Oh, great Google God!
Yes, I am. So, a corn dog consists of processed meat on a stick, as we all know, that is dipped in a cornmeal batter and deep fried, which is a popular snack
Mm.
of a hot dog variation. So, a hot dog is considered a meal, but a corn dog is considered a snack.
Okay, so that puzzles me. How is it a variation of a hot dog if a hot dog is considered a meal and it's just a variation of it? Wouldn't that be also a meal?
Like, we don't question.
I'm just saying. I'm
No.
questioning Google on this one.
You don't
It
question the
contradicts
great
itself.
Google God.
Like, don't
I'm
piss off
bold
Google.
and I'm
They
brave.
will shut down the internet on us. Like,
Yeah,
we don't
the
get
live
Google
stream will
Maps.
end. We'll
The
never
live-
be able to
YouTube will
post
just
on YouTube.
yeah, it just ends. We don't. now, if you are curious, I do have the answer of how to eat a corn dog correctly. If you want to hear that,
Which is
Go for it.
keep biting and chewing onto the corn dog until there is nothing left but the stick.
I thought you were gonna
Genius.
say, like, do you eat it like
Genius.
corn on the cob?
So that's how you eat a corn dog. So, corn
Well,
dog
thanks.
is
Thanks for that.
corn dogs is a snack. Yes. So we say corn
Okay,
dog.
so then
So let's move
See,
popcorn
now,
to number
I-
4,
see, I
and then
would
we'll put
put
corn dog at
the-
number 2.
no, excuse you. Leave my popcorn alone, and I'm gonna leave your Dole Whip around.
Yeah, I kind of agree that corn dog should be high.
Okay, so bump Dole Whip down. Got it.
I mean,
No, we're switching popcorn to number 4. Okay.
You're fired.
Care.
You're fired.
Care.
Karen,
Do you buy the
leave a
popcorn?
message.
Do you buy the popcorn for the popcorn, or do you buy the popcorn for the bucket?
Okay, you ready for my answer on this one?
you buy for the
You ready?
bucket.
You buy it for the
No,
bucket.
actually, I don't. I buy it for the actual popcorn. The only time I get the bucket to go with it, and I'll be honest, is if it's a super cute. I'm very picky about my buckets. Super picky about my buckets. It's something that I have to like and collect.
Yeah.
Or if I'm feeling lazy and I really don't want to carry the box and I just want to hang it around my neck and just eat like this as I walk. 2 reasons. The popcorn can be eaten in a box or in a bucket and still taste as delicious.
Wow.
Yeah, surprising, right?
Now I have something to offer them, to counter offer you. Now,
Okay, I'm listening.
when you buy a Dole Whip, you have the amazing option of listening to this.
Buenos dias, senorita.
Do they have that the actual Dole Whip restaurants? I don't remember hearing that the Tiki Room. I do, where you go around on the backside and you actually go to the actual Dole Whip, location.
Oh, yeah.
Location.
Then you have Rosita telling you amazing jokes.
Like,
That she is she's
He
she's
doesn't have
looking
that-
for a good book to read. Does anybody know a good Jungle Book?
psh.
Thank you. See, you don't get
Okay,
jokes. With
but
popcorn.
ready? Here's my thing of the popcorn. Ready? It's like almost a game. Most popcorn stops have a little turn guy, and they're all different, and they actually have history behind them. And so if you look into it, you actually can go walk around the parks and see which popcorn guy you got. The guy that turns the wheel.
The popcorn turn guy.
The
Is that
popcorn
his
turn guy.
official name?
Nope.
Linda says corn dogs at DCA versus Disneyland corn dogs, but we'll get to that another day.
Ooh, that's easy. DCA.
Well, corn dog has that.
Okay, like we're
getting
gonna
one
like
at the
we're gonna be on this list all night. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll just
Churro.
So we got
agree on
churro,
Corn
we
dog.
got
Go to the
Dole
corn
Whip.
dog.
dog.
Popcorn, funnel cake.
No, hold on. Kara's
No,
making her own
beignet.
list now. She's yeah.
No,
Kara's
it's
making-
the list
she-
you
That's
said.
what we were at.
Wait, did she put Dole
I
Whip?
just
before?
repeated
One
the
is
list.
churro,
Churro, corn dog,
corn dog.
Dole Whip,
D-
popcorn, funnel cake.
Oh, so
No,
you agreed to
beignet.
so
I'm
you agree
giving
with
you
me.
I
what
thought
you wanted.
beignet knocked funnel cake out.
Funnel cake. I don't know because he came back with the counter argument with the fact that it's not all year round; it's a seasonal snack.
That's true.
So,
No,
That's
what's
why
the-
I did
No
not
one
bump
cares
it up.
about my corn on the cob.
I actually do because that's Zion's favorite.
I know, yeah.
I
So
don't
I
know
said-
if that's a thing or not. We could put corn on the cob on number 5.
Well, see, there's
mean,
another
we can
one that
totally
we
do
haven't
that.
even brought up yet. That's all.
Pickle.
No,
I don't know. No,
Turkey
okay,
leg.
what?
no.
Now,
The Mickey pretzel.
oh,
The Mickey pickle.
Pretzel.
pretzel.
Oh, well, yeah, the pretzel. And that's another good snack is the pretzel
Yeah.
because you have different options. I love the cream cheese Mickey
dip.
pretzel.
Yeah, Mickey pretzel. I think
Ooh.
pretzel might be number 5.
But pretzel.
I
don't
would
see
agree
pretzel
that it's
number
not
5.
higher than a 5.
So let's move funnel cake out of 5 and let's put pretzel.
Still want
But
funnel cake.
I could purchase a pretzel before popcorn.
You know, them fighting words right there, Gabe.
And there's one more thing
Remind
we
me
gotta mention.
Remember to throw churro at your head next time I see you.
There's also another
I'll make
snack
sure
that
it's-
we
You're gonna
Please
get
sprinkle.
what's the? You're gonna get the flip flop.
the Mickey Head ice cream bar.
Mm, So is that a snack or is that dessert?
It's a snack.
But then when you go back to
Technically,
the
all of these are
it is-
desserts. Like a churro's a dessert.
Guess.
It's sugar, any sugary substance. Not all of these, just the churro. Well, and the Dole Whip. So your Dole Whip can get moved to a different list then.
Dole Whip is staying with that. I already drew a lock on my Dole Whip.
You drew it?
See? Yeah, there's a lock on my Dole Whip.
You locked his answer, Todd.
Yep.
We can't unlock it.
I don't know about the turkey leg. Not many people eat the turkey leg.
I like the turkey leg. Okay. I mean, this is DFAP's official list, by the way.
You want to know what this is?
So we got churro, we got
You want to know what this
we
is?
got corn dog,
Let's
we
skip
got
the farm key.
Dole Whip, we
Yeah,
got
it's the key to
popcorn,
unlock your
we
lock.
got Mickey Pretzel. I think that's a pretty good list.
Okay. Repeat it again, Todd.
Churro. We got churro. We got corn dog. We got Dole Whip. We got popcorn. And we got Mickey Pretzel.
That sounds good to me. I'll compromise on that one.
I have one more, by the way.
Gabe,
This is 5 plus 1.
you could go ahead and say the one more. It doesn't mean the list is going to change.
We can add on an honorable mention.
Yeah, 5
Okay,
plus
honorable
1.
mention. Go for it.
You forgot the one in the chamber.
Yes, the queso thing from Cars Land.
What?
The queso cone.
Oh, from the cone place.
Yeah, the queso cone.
What's it called?
I don't even know what that is.
The cozy cone area.
Yeah, the cone queso.
It's a cone upside down and it has
Yeah,
the
like-
queso inside and you rip it
Queso
and you dip
inside,
it.
you eat the
And
whole thing. Yeah, it's not number top 5 worthy.
Well, that's why it's an
Not on my list.
honorable mention.
in that case,
The corn on the
honorable
cob
mention
would
should
be
the
more of
cozy
an
cone.
honorable mention than
Yeah.
that.
Okay, fine. We'll make Todd happy. Honorable mention will be corn on the cob? Question mark.
And yet, viewers, we are arguing about food. Just saying. I will go ahead and yes, we are arguing about food.
As we should. Okay, so there we go. So that's the list. So number 1 is the churro. Number 2 is the corn dog. Number 3 is the Dole Whip. Number 4 is the popcorn. Number 5 is the pretzel. And honorable mention is the corn on the cob? Question mark.
No question mark. Gabe.
And those are our top 5. I say that was a good top 5. I agree. I like it.
Pretty good,
I agree
yeah.
with myself. It's a good top 5. Number 3, I think, is the best one. It should be number 1, but
If it really was the best to be at number 1, it's not.
it should be.
Nope.
I don't.
Churro.
I'm just happy. Popcorn's at number 4. Yeah.
I'm gonna unlock your lock and I'm gonna move yours. Keep on pushing my buttons, mister.
There's now time for Todd's 30-second review.
Oh no.
Come on, Todd, you can do this.
Everyone's favorite.
I think this is just Gabe's
guess,
favorite
feature.
thing to torture me.
I absolutely love this so much. It is one of the best features or best segments we've ever done, and I will be always for it. Because, well, one, Todd gets to review a movie that he's never seen before in 30 seconds. And, I mean, I hope he's never seen. So far, there's only been one movie where he hasn't seen, and kind of threw us off a little bit. But Todd gets to review a movie he's never seen before.
No, there's been a whole bunch where I've seen them that you're like listed off a bunch of times.
Really?
Yeah, remember
I
like
don't
the
know.
Disney Legends thing, and then there was another. Oh, I can't think of the other one. There was one. There was another one.
I think it was what was it called? It was the I forgot what it was called, but yeah, there's been a couple of movies, and I guess you're right. All right, Todd. So, are you ready to review a movie that you've never seen before?
I mean, we'll see if I've never seen it before.
All right, Todd. Today, you're going to review a movie called Cat from Outer Space.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. So you've seen it already.
You've seen that one?
First of all, how did you see Cat from Outer Space? Like, where?
It's one of the old Disney movies. I've seen most of the older Disney movies.
Yes, I know, but like, where did like you?
Where did you even hear about it that you would
Yes,
actually
like,
see it?
Second of all, like
I
the
mean,
follow-up
it's
question
on
is,
Disney
where did
Plus
you?
probably? Isn't
But, like, how did that spark your interest? Like, ooh, Cats from Outer Space. Like,
it?
how am I?
Just because I like to watch all the old ones. Like we were talking about before, I wish all the old, like Walt Disney Presents shows were on Disney Plus, or, you know, the Disneyland Showtime ones, or the original Disneyland, the TV show, like with Davy Crockett's and stuff. All of those should
that'd
be on.
awesome.
All that stuff should be on Disney Plus, and it's not.
Mm-hmm.
It's like they only
Michael-
have the first. They only have the first World of Color and the Disneyland seasons. It's like all the World of Color should be up there. Like, it's just crazy.
So,
But-
Gabe, knowing this, you should pick a movie that just was released like 2 years ago. Then,
Okay, well, I have
like
another
all
one
the
here.
old classical ones. Like, find
Well, I mean,
Moana.
there's some like I saw one, so I was watching. So like, because I have Peacock, so I'm gonna go off on a little tangent here. I was watching. I've been watching Little House on the Prairie as like just on in the background, and there's been a ton of Disney people that show up in Little House on the Prairie, and then there was this one with this kid today, and I'm like, God, where is that kid from? And I couldn't remember, and I had to look up his name. He was some kid in school with the girls, and he was on a Disney he was on the Sunday night Disney show. He was on like one of the movies that they played, and I'm drawing a blank on his name and which episode it was, but hold on, I can pull it up here in a second. But yeah, I just love all that stuff. Like, here's like a random, like, I must have seen him on one of these old, you know, the Sunday night Disneyland TV show episodes, but I can't find it now. Hold on.
Oh, why you figure that out? Have you seen a movie called A Tiger Walks?
Like, it's like the name gives it away, and it's just like, sure, yeah, no, I've not seen A Tiger Walks.
All right, then. Todd's going to review A Tiger Walks. So Todd is going to review a movie he's never seen before. It is called A Tiger Walks. He has 30 seconds to review the movie. And then pretty much we'll review what the movie's about. Todd, are you ready?
No.
Okay, good. All right, your time starts now.
I'm going to go take a wild stab and say that the movie's about a tiger walking. And he walks through the jungle and then somehow makes his way onto a normal road, and then all Disney heck breaks loose because the tiger made his way into normal population.
He said all Disney hectic breaks loose.
All Disney heck breaks loose.
All right. So, A Tiger Walks is released on March 12th, 1964. It is a drama family live action movie. So, A Tiger Walks is a dramatic adventure unfolds when a mistreated Bengal tiger is accidentally freed in a tiny community of Scotland. As a result, an avalanche of a national attention turns the sleepy little town into a chaotic jungle of the frightened citizens. While a well meaning sheriff, his young daughter, and an Indian trainer struggle to safely capture the magnificent animal, kids across the nation rally to the creature's defense with a rousing Save the Tiger campaign.
There you go. So I was kind of close.
I appreciate you, Todd.
Kinda.
I
Here it
appreciate
is.
you.
Okay, hold on. Eric Shea is the kid's name, and he was in.
2 hours later.
I know. I mean, I can't read. Geez, he was in so many. He's in like 10 episodes of The Magical World of Disney. The Whiz Kid and the Carnival Caper. I think
Wow.
I looked up earlier. So there was like a whole
Is that
bunch
the-
of these like made for TV movies that were just played on the Wonderful World of Disney Sunday night show.
Okay. And what was the name of that movie again?
The Whiz Kid and the Carnival Caper.
Sounds like a classic.
Yeah. No, see, this isn't it. Maybe it is. But yeah, so I was looking it up earlier, and the guy who does Piglet's voice. His name is John something. He's in it, and then another guy that was in another Disney movie that called Midnight Madness that I love.
I don't like sand. It's coarse and rough and irritating, and it gets everywhere.
Yeah, he's right.
Sure.
It does get everywhere. All right, so let's talk about what's happened this past week with Disneyland.
Magic Keys.
Magic Keys.
Your favorite topic?
My favorite topic. Now, the last podcast I kind of went off a little bit, so I apologize for pretty much going all out and expressing my feelings, and I still feel the same way, so it hasn't
That
changed.
is very healthy, Gabe.
I still feel the same way, so it hasn't changed, and I'm going to continue going because I feel like our voices need to be heard. I am happy Magic Keys are back. Don't get me wrong. I'm happy passes are back. I'm happy that there's a way for people to still enjoy the magical world of Disney in the parks. But is it worth the price? Some say yes. Some say no. Do I feel, and this is like the biggest thing for me, do I feel if I'm paying for an expensive pass, if I'm paying for the top tier pass, and I know it's only a week or two, I get it. It's a week or two, I get it, I do. But if I'm paying $1,600 for a pass, should I be blocked out at all?
I mean, so I've thought about this because I've always had the pass where I can go whenever I wanted to, and I think the entire time I've had a pass, and I've had a pass since they were $350 when you can go whenever you wanted. So that's how long I've had a pass for. I have only gone once during the Christmas week and twice during the New Year's Eve week. So the past however many years I've had a pass, I've only gone during those new blockout dates 3 times.
But now you're officially restricted from going. So
Yeah, but I was just not going those times. That's what I
True.
mean. That's what I'm getting at.
So pretty much, if someone's already not used to going those times, it's not going to affect them.
Right.
Because there's a lot of people who go, it's so crowded, it's this and that,
Right.
and so they try to avoid those dates.
Correct.
So it's not going to affect them seeing that those are restricted because it's already something they don't do naturally. Now, it's those people who go during all those crazy times of year that will get affected, and it will be annoying to them that they will be restricted from it. So it just all depends on the person.
Correct. And I feel like, again, I'm paying $1,600 just for one pass. Just one pass. Yes, there's monthly options, so it doesn't make it seem like it's a lot, but $33 a month, when you multiply it on depending on the family, it does get expensive. Now, again, $1,600, those 2 blackout dates, plus I still have to make a reservation to go.
Yeah, that's the reservations thing is still
because let's
tough.
be realistic. Yes, there are reservation days available. Like days you could pretty much you can still make a reservation and go, but there's times, and we've seen those times, and Disney's made it very, very clear that there are reservation days and there are days that you might not be able to go. So those 2 weeks, or those 2 weeks during the holidays, it's just not those 2 weeks. That's going to add on to the other days that are blacked out. I feel like for $1,600, you should be able to go whenever you want. And you should be able to enjoy Disney whenever you want for $1,600.
Like that should be the added perk to having the highest pass.
Exactly. Like you have no reservations. Exactly.
Makes sense. Like
I
would
that's
agree
your wish
with
list,
that.
But that's not reality right now.
Yeah.
No.
Honestly, if you're asking that of them, they're going to end up charging way more than what they're charging now. Because
exactly. Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
I was like, it's one of those things that I think what everybody wishes is that they would be able to just go with no reservations. And so they know people were going to be willing to pay that amount. So they will up the price. And they will, it's going to be to the point where it's like, it becomes ridiculous. I mean, I get that it's already ridiculous, but that's at this level. Now, can you imagine them raising a price just so you can go whenever you want? And then not even guaranteeing you being able to go to the park, because if you're already maxed out at the park, you can't get in, even if you can go in whenever you want.
Here, let's check reservations right now and see. Let's test the theory of when can you go whenever you want right now.
Like, okay, I get, like I said, like reservations are mostly open. They are. Mostly they're open, but there's going to be times where they're not.
That's true.
There's going to be times that they're not. And then so, like I said, you're paying $33 a month or you're paying $1,600. You should be able to go whenever you want. Now, I made a list of the 4 theme parks around the area and compare it to the passes at Disneyland. And these are the 4 passes that are the most expensive passes. Okay, so keep that in mind. I'm not comparing, all the passes. I'm just comparing the most top tier pass you can get at any theme park. Because I was pretty much shocked to see like the benefits and stuff like that you can get with other parks. So as we all know, the Inspire Key is $1,600, right? $1,600 for the Inspire Key. That does come with parking, but you do have blackout dates for the holiday season, and it has blackout dates for those two weeks. That doesn't include if you're blocked out from going if there's no reservations available. Okay. So there's also hidden blackout dates that are not specified because those are dates that you can't go.
Mm-hmm.
So can I speak on something about the blackout date part?
Yeah.
So I hear you phrasing it as in there's going to be days that you cannot go, like during that very, very, very peak time, right? because you're blocked out. Naturally, when we didn't have reservations, those are also dates that were high risk of it being packed to the point where you couldn't get in. And you were warned, like, we might reach max capacity, so either, like, if you're in, don't go out because you might not be able to get back in, or there's always those possibilities during that same time. So it's one of those things of, like, even if we were not restricted and not blocked out, there's still no guarantee to get in during those specific days that are blocked out.
Correct. Now,
So
with that being said,
like, you're pretty much just going to be able to fight for it at that point and be like, well, it's 12:01 reserved, or it's 12:01 and go and get in line.
correct. Now, with that being said, when those did happen, when there's 4 phases of it being capacity at Disneyland, there was 4 phases. Okay. Now, yes, that is true. You are blocked out for, like, let's say, for example, with the Magic Key, you are blacked out from that day because reservations are full. You, with the regular annual pass, you'll be able to go to the park, but you'll find out, like, oh, the park is busy. It's at full capacity. The benefit of that was you could still hang out downtown Disney or go to California Adventure that same day, and then come back at a later time once the gates had reopened, which has happened. So compared to it being full reservations, you're screwed. You can't go. But when the parks were busy, you still have that chance to go at a later time. When the park had reduced capacity, which has happened. So
True.
Yeah.
there
I don't know.
there is that point.
More, I don't know. The thing I don't like of all of this, I reservations I'm like about, is I did go to the park right after COVID, and when they just first started doing the Magic Keys, and they had not implemented any Fast Pass or Lightning Lanes or Genie Pluses, and it was the best. That was the best. No additional line cutting style things made the normal lines blazing fast. You could, like, rip through things. You could rip through tons of rides. It was super fun. And then now Genie Plus is back and clogging up everything.
So, I mean, there's another downside to it. So, going back to the list really quick. So, yes, there are blackout dates for Disneyland with the most expensive tier pass, including reservation blackout dates. You do get California Adventure with it with reservations, and then if you do want a special event like the Oogie Boogie Fair, the Oogie Boogie event, it is a separate ticket.
Fair.
They should call it the Oogie Boogie Fair.
They should. We will call it that from now on.
The Oogie Boogie Fair. So with the park next door, Knott's Berry Farm, their most expensive pass is called the Platinum Pass. That pass is only $250. Okay, $250. It has no blackout dates. Parking is included, and it includes every single Cedar Fair park in Silk City included.
Yes, but how many people go to there as opposed to Disney? Like, that's the issue.
Well,
and now even less people go to Knott's Berry Farm because the Babysitters Club is gone, and you can go Friday and Saturday nights and no one's there,
which is nice. Which is nice. Which, believe it or not, a lot of adults do go at that time now, just because they don't have to deal with
the kids, right?
And Six Flags is also starting to become the same way too.
Right.
Universal Studios Hollywood would be the second most expensive annual pass. That includes no blackout dates. You get parking until 6 p.m. Reason for that, it's because they have to start charging for City Walk parking after 6 p.m.
Yeah, I know.
And then you get one free Halloween Horror Nights ticket.
Yep.
And then Six Flags, they just changed the name back to Diamond, but it was called the Ultimate when I had made it. Switch back to Diamond. It's $450. No blackout dates. Includes all Six Flags theme parks around the world. Includes preferred parking, and it comes with Fright Fest and Hurricane Harbor included. So that would be the differences between the passes. So compared to the most expensive pass that's not Disneyland, it's double the price for Disneyland for $1,600, where Universal Studios is only $549.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
that was just the list I created.
but how many more people go to Disneyland, and hence why they have to regulate how many people can go. And
Oh, of course,
Not-
we all know
not
like
reach-
people go to Disney a lot more. Like that's just the common thing. People go to Disney a lot more, and that's
why it costs more. It costs more
It
because
costs more, but the argument of that is that $1,600 should not. It shouldn't be $1,600. Like for a lot of people, that's like. For a lot of people, that's like almost mortgage or rent.
right. What's
And
that
if
for
you
the
buy more
year,
than
though?
3 passes,
Not for like your rent could be, if your rent is like per month.
yeah, that's total price, yeah. $33. I mean, $1,500 for the person is not mortgage. Sorry, $33 times whatever you're paying for. That's pretty much your car payment. That's what I was saying, not mortgage. I'm sorry, car payment.
Yeah, sure. It could be a car payment.
But yeah, I agree. Like Todd, I agree with you 100%. When things were back then, it was a lot simpler. If you're gonna make it $1,600 for the pass, put more benefits to it, not just.
I think that's the one thing I was the most surprised is I was expecting when they revamped it and went ahead and reintroduced the magic keys that they were going to have more benefits for the higher tier than they actually do.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only thing I was really surprised about.
Like PhotoPass is nice, but I don't use PhotoPass.
I do. That's super fun.
Yeah, every once in a while I use PhotoPass, but first, like one PhotoPass lines sometimes are long. Find a PhotoPass cast member. Like if you're gonna go for sure and talk to like a character or see a character, then yeah, PhotoPass works. But
I like the photo pass part. Like Todd said, I do use it. But now, I guess it comes down to, do you use it enough for it to be one of those big perks? Or is there something else that could have been a bigger use, like a bigger discount or freebies throughout the year? Like, remember how they used to do bring a friend for free or whatever? You got one ticket for free throughout the year. Like, things like that, I think would have been a lot better of a perk and more enticing than the photo pass.
mm-hmm. I agree. There's a lot more they could have done with it, but and I'm gonna say it again. As long as Bob's in office, it's just not gonna happen. We're not gonna see.
True.
We're not gonna see anything beneficial for the unfavorable mix of people inside the park.
That's unfavorable attendance who don't spend any money in the park, besides the $1,600 that they already got.
Exactly, and that's just
Or the Hocus Pocus jersey I just bought, or the popcorn bucket I just bought.
Right.
I'm just saying.
Or the Phantasmic dining package that I bought last time when I went.
Mm-hmm. Or the lounge fly that Joe just bought, Zion.
I mean, there's a lot. There's a lot of stuff. All right. That's pretty much the end of the podcast.
We're gonna end on a downer.
Pinocchio comes on Disney Plus Day.
I'll bring it back up. Ready? Being at the parks recently, seeing all the Halloween decor already out. I know. I'm so excited. Cars Land looks amazing. It is one of my favorite times of year at the park. Is Halloween and Christmas are the two. Yeah, it really gets you kind of in the mood, like for fall already. Kind of just like you go there and you turn around, and you see the spooky cones, and you're like, ooh. So I'm looking forward to it. I was really excited that I was able to get to the parks or reservation when it already started shifting. There's a lot of cool Halloween merch out. Like I said, I got my Hocus Pocus jersey. There's a princess photo op at California Adventure that we did. And There's Princess Minnie that's supposed to comes out here and there to take pictures with you, but I did not get that one. It was just a cute princess setup that you can take pictures at. Some people complained about it, but I thought it was cute because it came with the photo. Like, you didn't have to purchase the photo. Like, it gave you like a free picture download onto your app. So all in all, this last trip, even though you think about all the money you're spending and how we are not appreciated as guests and all the money that we spend,
I thought we were going to end on the down low, not on a up note.
I will say when you're at the park, all that kind of washes away because you're in the moment and you're enjoying the park. So that's where I'm going to twist it. That once you're in the park, it kind of just melts away.
Yeah. Now, are you going to renew?
I will renew, and I will be honest with you. I do not have one of the top tier keys. I'm bottom 2. And coming from where I had the highest one before COVID to bottom 2, I do miss the ability to have more unblocked dates and more reservation availability. Oh my goodness, it's past my bedtime. That I will probably renew, and I will probably try to go up in tier just because of that. Because Disney does bring joy to my family. That when we're having a stressful day, we can jump in the car, make a reservation if we can, jump in the car and go. Yeah. Or if I already know it's going to be a stressful time of year or something, or we're going to have a long weekend and I know we're going to have to de-stress, I'll try to make a reservation ahead of time. But for my family, I will sacrifice part of my paycheck to keep on going just because at the park, it does bring us joy.
All right, then. So there's an up note. So that's the end of the podcast. So, Carol, we'll leave up in the. We really went past over our time. It's all those issues we're having in the beginning. But yeah, so remember to listen to our podcast on Apple Podcast or iHeartRadio or Spotify Podcast, wherever you get your podcasts. If you listen to us on Facebook or YouTube, thank you so much for watching live. We will be talking more eventually next week. Joe hopefully will be back from his Power Morphicon. I cannot do any more sound effects because for some reason it
don't be jumping through the multiverse because this.
I'm not because I really don't want
to do the whole thing. So
I think it was because I called Google out on that corn dog versus hot dog.
All right then. All right, so thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
I'm doing Joey.
Bye.
Bye.